Meanwhile, outside the Grandview High School by the mascot statue, Tyler's waiting till Daniel came to where he is. And he saw him. May, where's my sister? I haven't seen her since my last period, which is the only class she and I aren't in. Oh, she's always waiting here when we got out of school, except a couple of weeks, and I thought you drove her home. No, I was gonna tell her some good news about our parents. Meanwhile, at the Crestwood Ridge Manor in the living room, Lucas is finishing his meal. Just as Faith came in, and he saw her. I see that you enjoy my dinner I kindly prepared for us. Thank you for that. Come on, I got some to show you. And as Lucas got up and got his plate along with Faith, and as he headed to the kitchen, and Faith followed him. Just as they went in, and as Lucas went and put the plates in the sink, and came back to where Faith is, and led her out of the kitchen to the side entrance where the stairs is. And as they went up the side stairs to the second floor, and as they head down the hall, soon arriving in his room, and as he opened the door, which Faith went in, followed by Lucas, who closed the door. And as he turned and faced her, and she did the same. I've been working on some music, one I think you want to hear. I take that the group's doing really well. Meanwhile, at the Whitman's house in the living room, Carol and Jeremy are making out on the couch. It is so good to have you in my life.
Oh, really?
It's true. You know, our family has never been so strong, and there's nothing that's gonna change that. And as they continue making out, just as Max came in the room and saw what they're doing, and as Carol noticed Max, and as they pull off each other and sat up and faced him. Sorry, I hope I didn't interrupt whatever this is. No, what can we do for you? There's something I need to tell you, and I need you two lot to brace yourselves for this. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment in the hallway, Abby's reading the lyrics on her iPad. Just as she arrived at her flat, and as she stopped and took her keys out, and as she's still reading the lyrics on her iPad while unlocking the door, and as she came in and turned and closed the door, and turned and saw Ricky standing there.
Ricky,
I was waiting for you.
so I see.
And as Abby went and put her iPad down along with her purse, and came back to where Ricky is, and they in turn began kissing each other, and pulled back.
So,
What brings you by the flat? Don't tell me you forgot the proposal I asked you before leaving.
of course not. Anyways, I'm glad you're here because I have an answer to it.
Meanwhile, in Ryder's apartment, in Ryder's bedroom, Taylor and Ryder are lying in bed asleep. Till Taylor suddenly woke up, and as she turned and saw a naked Ryder lying beside her, and as she looked at herself and sat up and realized what she's done.
Oh my God, I couldn't have done that.
And as Taylor looked again and realized what she's done,
I did do it.
and as Ryder woke up and saw Taylor. What's wrong?
What's wrong? I'm not supposed to be here. That's what's wrong.
Yet you are, and as Ryder sat up. And honestly, I'm glad you came.
Shut up.
Oh, drop the dramatics already. You got exactly what you want, and honestly, I wanted to say,
And nothing. If my daughter finds out that we slept together, she's gonna wish me dead.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. Meanwhile, in Taylor's house in the living room, Stephanie is enjoying the music on her iPhone while sitting on the couch, unaware that there's a mysterious dark masked person is watching her from across the room. And suddenly, they turn and head upstairs, just as Stephanie took her headphones off, and as she heard someone knock on the door.
Great. Seems this dude never seems to quit. And as Stephanie got up and head towards the door. How many times must I tell you to stay the hell away? And she arrived and got the door. And it's Oliver with dinner. I take that I'm not the one you expected to see. I'm sorry, I just got a lot in my mind. I hope you're hungry. Actually, I am. You read me mind. Come in. And as Oliver came in, and as Stephanie closed the door, and as she led him to the dining room area, and as they arrived, and as he put the bags on the table and began unpacking the contents of the dinner. So what's going on? You were very tense at the door. Yeah, I had a visit, well, unexpected visit from my ex-boyfriend who came, but I took care of him. You know what? While we're at that point, I think it's a good idea for us to reveal our past. Meanwhile, outside the Graham High School by the mascot, Tyler and Daniel are talking. Do you know where they are? Yeah, I do. Seen their last scene in Pittsburgh. Whoa, I know. Which is why I was gonna go with Lauren. Speaking of which, it seems she hit the lottery as of lately. What do you mean by that? Well, she has a lot of money, and I know that doesn't come from the diner. I don't know what you're getting on. Look, mate, I had a regular job that doesn't get paid much unless she has some secret other life we don't know about. Meanwhile, at the Faircrest Rich Manor in Lucas' room, Faith and Lucas are talking. The group's doing quite well for the time being. Anyways, I've been writing this song called Dreams Come True. You wanna hear it? Sure. I'm just gonna say it goes like this. It's another day when you fall in love. In the distance of time, I seen the light. Just another day when I see your love help proves on and on how our dreams come true. Oh, interesting. I have an idea on that part. Really? What is it? How about open up your eyes and see the sunshine shining down on me? 'Cause can't you see that we were meant to be? Not bad at all. I just wish you were in the group and all. Meanwhile, at the Whitman's house in the living room, Carol, Jeremy, and Max are talking. Son, you can tell us anything, and your mother and I will still love you in the end. Thanks. I really appreciate that a lot, and I hope it's the same once I tell you all that I've been hiding. Wow, this sounds serious. Look, let's not make it into a big deal than it is now. But then again, I don't like keeping secrets from people I care about. You mean the one you're about to reveal to us, right? Look, Max, if you really don't feel like doing this right now, I do. And I can't keep stonewalling how I feel. I just can't deny it anymore. Just tell us, whatever it is, we will get you through it. This must really be big. Yes, it is. More than you can imagine. So, here goes. I want to let you both know firsthand that I'm 100% gay. That's right, you heard me correctly. I'm gay, Mom and Dad.
Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment in Abby's apartment in the living room, Abby and Ricky are talking. Ricky, you know I love you more than anything in this world. And I would lay beside you for the rest of my life.
Why do I get the feeling there's a but coming?
Wrong. What I'm saying is, I want to do all those things because I finally found the man I want to spend the rest of my life. And that is clearly you, my friend. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, I would love to be your wife.
Really?
Of course.
You have made me the happiest man alive.
And as they both stand up and begin kissing each other
And pull back. Look, I'm sorry I kept you waiting all those years. I'm quite certain you're expecting a proposal.
we had a lot to deal with. And yeah, but I knew one day you'll pop the question to me whenever you were ready, so no pressure there. Point of the matter is, in the end, you and I are gonna get wedded, and there's nothing that's gonna come between us.
I couldn't agree more.
And as they continue making out with each other. Meanwhile, in Ryder's apartment, in Ryder's bedroom, Ryder and Taylor are lying in bed. And as Taylor got up and she started dressing. Wait, where the hell are you going? What do you think? I'm heading home. I should have never done this in the first place. But you did in the end. And as much as you think you regret it, I don't think you have. And I haven't regretted either. Really? Do you really think you have a chance to win my daughter after we've done? Yeah. Thing is, you said it yourself. You wanted me to be with her, not this Oliver character. That's why I had words with her. You what? You hurt me. And while we're being honest, the only reason she's with this Oliver guy, because he's safe and sound. Not unpredictable and bad and dangerous like me. Ryder, I believe you're a good person. There's no perfect people on the planet. But I didn't plan sleeping with you.
Now we both know you're lying.
When you gonna stop with the games and just admit how you feel? I don't have time for this. And as Taylor finished getting her stuff, and as Ryder also got up just as Taylor headed to the door, but Ryder went and blocked her. What are you playing at? Let me by.
First, let me ask you this, and I want an honest answer. Why the hell are you at my flat if you didn't want me in the first place?
Look, Ryder, you're not going anywhere until you tell me all. Meanwhile, at Taylor's house in the dining room, Stephanie and Oliver are enjoying their dinner while talking.
So, and to conclude, Maxine and I parted on good terms. And of course, she married again early this year.
Wow, I am so sorry to hear that.
I'm over it. Besides, I met you, the best woman that's ever came into me life.
Well, seems to me that I struck gold. Because in the past, I've always been attracted to bad boys like Ryder, Drew, Roger,
Except I get the point. I'm guessing your mother wondering to why you're dating a do-gooder like me.
Oliver, I love you. I don't give a damn what anyone says. That includes my mother and Ryder.
What about your dad?
He's currently banged up right now, and that's all I want to say about him. Point of the matter is, I love you.
I really want things to work between us.
I do more than anything. Meanwhile, unbeknownst to Stephanie and Oliver, a mysterious dark person continues to watch Stephanie and Oliver talking from afar in the house. Meanwhile, outside the Grandview High School by the mascot, Tyler and Daniel are talking. Mate, what are you getting at? You're making it sound like my sister has some sort of secret double life. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she has a second job. It just seems that she's stressed. Look, it's because our parents, you remember they did a runner. She just want an explanation to what's going on. Point of the matter is, I'm not saying you're right on the whole double life thing. Just keep an eye out on my sister. You know I love her more than anything. Yeah, I do. Anyways, Heather and I are gonna be heading to the beach house for a night. Damn, seems you two are doing well. I like to say we are. Anyways, I gotta run. Tell my sister to text me. Second thought, I'll do it myself. And as Tyler turned and walked away, just as Daniel got his iPhone out and opened it and called his girlfriend, but instantly got her voicemail. Strange. She would always have her phone on. Lauren, it's Daniel. If you get this message, meet me at my house. We need to talk. And as Daniel hung up. Meanwhile, at the Faircrest Witch Manor and Lucas room, Faith and Lucas are talking. Yeah, I really don't know if Crystal will let me in that group of yours. Anything is possible. And as Lucas' iPhone rings, and he got it. Speaking of which, and as he saw who it is and answered it. Hey Meredith, what's up? Yeah. What? I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, in fact, she's here with me right now. You know what? I asked her. Okay. Bye. And as Lucas hung up, what's wrong? It's Crystal. Her sister died in a car crash and she has to leave to be with her in Canada. Wow. I hope everything's alright. It won't be. What did she want to ask me? Are you still interested in joining Club Grandview? You don't have to ask me twice, but only if I get to spend more time, and you always will. In fact, we got a couple free times before we go. And as they begin making out, and as Lucas laid Faith on the bed while they continue making out. Meanwhile, at the women's house in the living room, Carol, Jeremy, and Max are talking. I'm sorry. Run that by us again, honey. I believe our son just came out to us. I take the fact that you two aren't exactly thrilled by this news. Wrong! That is not true. So don't go get your knickers in a twist. I am happy for you. Really, I am. I'm glad you went forward and told us this news, which gotta be the most challenging, hardest thing a person has to do. Like I said before, it took me a long while to get used to the fact that I'm gay. Now that I have, I'm not letting no one stop me from being who I am. In other words, I truly accept it. While we're being honest, Max, your father and I have known this all along. What do you mean? Well, mate, your mother kind of suspected it earlier, but I told her to wait. Why not? You could have confronted me about this. It wasn't our place. Besides, this is your story. We knew one of these days you'll have the courage to tell us this news, which you did in the end. I don't believe this. All this time, I've been afraid to tell my own parents, who's known everything about me. Of course we know everything about you. Dude, you are our son. More importantly, gay or straight, this changes nothing. You will always be the little boy we created. Thanks, I guess. Well, don't get too ahead of yourself. There's still a matter of telling your sisters and brothers this news as well. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment and Abby's apartment in the living room, Abby and Ricky are making out. Till they stop. We really are engaged. Yeah, we are. Why don't we get married this New Year's Eve? You know, a makeup for letting you wait all these years. Sound perfect to me. Now, about that song. I think we should sing it right now.
Seriously?
Of course. I've already heard you before, but this is a shine to strengthen our love.
Okay. With freedom, beauty, truth, and love, the hills are alive with the sound of music. Damn, that's really good.
Of course. I'm best, I say.
Come on, let's go celebrate right here by starting our relationship over.
Dude, in case you haven't been paying attention, that's why we're engaged. We're clearly back together, but overall, I do love the sound of that. And as they continue making out
And pull away. You know, come to think of it, I think the Grand Canyon would do wonders for our honeymoon.
hopefully there'll be no snowstorm, seeing that it's coming to the winter hour.
Yeah, we better both hope that.
Meanwhile, in Ryder's apartment, in Ryder's bedroom, Ryder's currently blocking Taylor from leaving the bedroom. Look, if you don't step aside right now, I resort to desperate measures.
Like what? Pepper spray me? Try.
You really want to know the reason to why I'm here waiting for you? It's because I want you.
I was right all along.
And to think you could fool me so damn easily when I was with your daughter, when in turn, you really wanted me. It's true. Even though we just slept together, which in turn destroyed my relationship with my daughter,
Stephanie is a big girl who can handle just about anything that comes her way.
I just cannot believe she would give up a gorgeous dude like that's her loss.
Point of the matter is, why are we fighting with each other when we can continue making love? Cause right now, and as Ryder went to where Taylor is, all I wanna do is make more love to you.
You know what? You're right. In fact, and as Taylor went to Ryder, and as to begin making out, and as she jumped onto him while he carried her back to his bed and laid her down and began undressing her. And as Ryder began to make sweet love to Taylor,
Till she pushed him off him. What?
no reason to resist you at all. I just gotta say, being with you, I couldn't ask for more. And as he continued to make sweet love towards Taylor. Meanwhile, in Taylor's house in the dining room, Stephanie and Oliver are talking.
Should I have to worry about any of your ex-boyfriends or even husbands coming back?
Oh, you have nothing to fear about that.
I suppose you're right.
I am. And as Stephanie got her iPhone out and began checking it. That's strange.
What is it?
Mom's usually back by now.
You think she caught a late ship at the hospital?
Maybe that's what it is, and she forgot to text me.
Don't worry. I'm quite certain your mom's fine.
And as Oliver's iPhone rings, and he got it and saw who it is.
Look, I gotta take this. I'll be outside.
And as Oliver got up and went and left the house, while Stephanie got up and got both hers and Oliver's dish and head to the kitchen and put it in the sink. And as she thinking while having a flashback of her and Ryder talking.
What you and I share will never fade.
Wrong! Because it has, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Really? I wouldn't be too sure about that.
And as the flashback ends, I don't give a damn what you say, Ryder. My future's with Oliver and not you. And you're just gonna have to accept that. And as Stephanie turned and headed out of the kitchen towards the living room and noticed it's dark, and as she stopped, what's going on? Suddenly she's knocked to the ground by the mysterious person. And as they turned her body over, and begin raising their right hand with the knife in it. And as it prepared to go down, heading directly towards Stephanie's chest,